Hello and welcome to our first ever Mythical Overview TV edition. Today we're gonna be chatting about the first episode of Wandavision. So for obvious reasons, this is an spoiler warning, and if you would like to leave now, please do. So let's get to it. In this first episode, named Filmed Before a Live Studio Audience, we are greeted with this Marvel sitcom, and we know a lot of people found this episode slow, but it sets up the whole atmosphere, or at least for us it does. Because in the first few minutes we get to see that they drive into Westview out of nowhere, with that catchy 50s opening song claiming them to be a normal couple, while the visual instantly show us the exact opposite. Vision trying to hide his face from the mailman, which is the character we get to see first who aren't our protagonist, followed by both of them using their powers.
Once we finally get to dialogue, the first few lines are about Wanda's denial of what happened to Vision. They then see a heart on the calendar, both thinking it's for their anniversary, but aren't 100% sure, with them assuming the other had forgotten, and without actually saying it to each other, the two of them decided to settle that they are probably on the same page.
Once Vision's head out for work, Wanda is alone with her thoughts, just for a few seconds in, whilst Agnes introducing herself and complaining about her husband Ralph, which makes Maximoff snap back into her sitcom character. This usually will be a normal way to introduce a new character, but here it seems to hint that maybe she has something bigger going on.
Then we get to see Vision at work, only he is not sure what the job is, and nobody has an actual answer. All they keep telling him is productivity has went way up since he's arrived into town. That's when Vision's boss comes in, asking about dinner, and where we learn the heart marked for tonight is not an anniversary, it's just a dinner meeting with Mr. Hart and his wife.
Now, with the actual dinner going on is where we get the confirmation that this is basically all the matrix with bugs and glitches in the system as it shifts from family friendly to a complete horror show for 30 seconds. All of this starts when Mr. Hart keeps repeating where they came from and what is their story when Wanda is backed into a corner and are to choke on his food. Then his wife, who looks like a person in her chair, repeats, "Stop it," like if it was a joke, then looks to Wanda while she is saying it, practically turning into begging and almost crying. Then Maximoff commands Vision to help him, and of course using his powers to pull it out. Everything goes back to normal like nothing ever happened, which shows us that Wanda has some sort of control over Westview. Mr. and Mrs. Hart starts to get ready to go home, while Mr. Hart gives his promotion, telling him how impressed he is despite almost dying in their house.
Finally, the couple are alone, when they both start to realize that they can't remember when they got married, or why they don't have rings, or if they even have a song together, so they agree that today is their anniversary, and she makes rings for them. It then cuts the credits and zooms out to reveal that we aren't the only ones watching.
In our opinion, this opening episode set up a lot, because it's not trying to be overly funny as much as it's just representing how much Wanda just wants to be happy. It's also starting up a mystery wrap-up in a fake sitcom show.
As two people who just finished watching all the Marvel movies and really wanted to see what was coming next, this wasn't a disappointment for us. We give it a 4 out of 5. See you in the next one.
Let us know how was your experience in the comments below. We are Mythical Attic and peace out.